was a college student named Mohit who had always been interested in technology. He loved spending hours browsing the internet, playing video games, and scrolling through social media. However, he began to notice that his constant use of technology was affecting his academic performance and his mental health. Mohit was always distracted in class, and he found it hard to focus on his studies. He was constantly checking his phone and scrolling through social media, even when he should have been studying for exams. As a result, his grades began to slip, and he found himself feeling more stressed and anxious than ever before. One day, Mohit stumbled upon a video about digital minimalism and was intrigued. He began to research the concept and decided to give it a try. Mohit started by setting specific boundaries around his use of technology. He turned off notifications on his phone and limited his time spent on social media and other non-essential apps. Over time, Mohit began to notice a significant improvement in his academic performance and his mental health. He was more focused and productive in class, and he felt less stressed and anxious overall. He also found that he had more time to spend on the things that truly mattered, like spending time with friends and pursuing his hobbies. Through digital minimalism, Mohit was able to find a better balance between technology and his life, and he was able to live a more fulfilling and meaningful life as a result. Digital minimalism is a growing movement that promotes intentional and mindful use of technology. The concept is rooted in the idea that our modern digital lives can be overwhelming, stressful, and sometimes even harmful. Just like Mohit, by embracing digital minimalism, we can reduce the negative effects of technology and focus on what's truly essential in our lives. The concept of digital minimalism was first introduced by Cal Newport, a computer science professor at Georgetown University, in his 2019 book, Digital Minimalism: Choosing a Focused Life in a Noisy World. In the book, Newport argues that we need to be more mindful of our digital habits and suggests that we should take a more minimalist approach to technology. Digital minimalism is about being intentional with our use of technology rather than mindlessly scrolling through social media or compulsively checking emails. It involves setting boundaries, being more mindful of our screen time, and focusing on the things that truly matter in our life. The idea behind digital minimalism is based on several scientific principles. One of these is the concept of attention residue, which refers to the lingering effects of switching between tasks. When we switch between tasks, our attention is divided, and we can experience a residue of attention on the previous task. This can lead to reduced productivity and increased stress. Another principle is the concept of decision fatigue, which refers to the idea that our decision-making ability becomes depleted after a certain number of decisions. This can lead to decision fatigue and make it harder for us to make good decisions later in the day. Studies have shown that digital minimalism can have a positive impact on our mental health, productivity, and relationships. One study conducted by researchers at the University of British Columbia found that taking a break from Facebook for just 1 week led to a significant increase in happiness and well-being. Another study published in the journal Computers in Human Behavior found that participants who took a break from technology for just 1 day experienced a significant reduction in stress and anxiety levels. As you can see, there are several benefits to embracing digital minimalism in our lives. One of the most significant is the ability to reduce stress and anxiety levels. When we use technology mindfully and intentionally, we can avoid the overwhelm that comes with constant notifications and updates. 2. Another benefit of digital minimalism is increased productivity. By reducing our reliance on technology and focusing on the things that matter, we can get more done in less time. This can help us achieve our goals and feel more fulfilled in our lives. 3. Digital minimalism can also improve our relationships. When we are not distracted by technology, we can focus on the people around us and cultivate deeper connections. This can lead to more meaningful and fulfilling relationships. Practicing digital minimalism may seem daunting at first, but it's actually quite simple. Here are a few tips to get started. 1. Define your priorities. Determine what's essential to you and focus on those things. This may mean deleting social media apps or limiting the amount of time you spend on YouTube. 2. Create boundaries. Set specific times when you will check your email or use social media. Avoid using technology before bed or during meals. 3. Do a digital detox. Take a break from technology for a day or a few days. Use this time to focus on other activities that bring you joy. 4. Be mindful. Pay attention to how technology makes you feel. If you find that it's causing stress or anxiety, take a break or reduce your use. 5. Embrace boredom. Allow yourself to be bored sometimes. This can be a great opportunity to reflect, be creative, or simply enjoy the present moment. If you're looking to start practicing digital minimalism, it's important to start small and be patient with yourself. It may take time to break old habits and establish new ones, but the benefits are well worth the effort. Ultimately, digital minimalism is about finding a balance between technology and our lives. By being intentional with our use of technology, we can focus on the things that truly matter and live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Thanks for watching. More wisdom, more solution, better life.